morning and welcome. About 100 kilometers away from Helsinki there is a city called Lahti, which is believed to be Chicago of Finland. The reasons I will explain you later, but now I have gotten my Chicago Blackhawks hat on and let's get a ticket that we don't miss our train. Join me. As I understand, the right way to get a ticket is through this machine. Lahti. $9:35 is the next train, and it will cost you $10.60. There we are. Let's start the journey. As we all know, no journey can start without a proper cup of coffee. Now I'm ready. If you ever wondered how would a bathroom on a typical Finnish train would look like, then let me show you a bathroom tour. Very modern, everything in a press of a button. You enter, let's close the doors, and there we are. You have everything you need. A bathroom, a mirror, sink, the trough itself, quite spacious, even a charging spot. I was not expecting anything less here in Finland. One hour and 5 minutes later, I have arrived in Lahti. Interestingly for me, during this journey they never checked my ticket, so safe to say that €10.60 very well spent. But yeah, I was never about to risk paying fine of €80. So guys, if you're traveling this far, always get your ticket. It's not worth it. Definitely not here in Finland. But now let's head into the city. Lahti, let's go. Now, why would you compare this city in Finland with Chicago in USA? There are few interesting reasons. Number one being that in Lahti, same as in Chicago, at the beginning of 20th century there were many slaughterhouses. So this was the hotspot for providing meat for all the Finland. Number two, here in Lahti Same as you probably know in Chicago, Al Capone and other gangsters, there was high criminal activity, specifically in 1960s and 1970s. And number 3, let me play you a small song that probably sealed the deal for this nickname. Let's listen. Yeah, I hope I'm not gonna get some copyright warning, but this was a rock band here in Finland called Amuletti with its song Suomen Chicago. There you go, 3 reasons. But before we move on, I had to mention this legendary person here in Finland, Mannerheim, who was military leader, commander-in-chief and 6th president in Finland. Thank you. This, I believe, is the main street here in Lahti called Aleksanterin katu, which normally, and I can see in this case also, leads to the Tori, the main market square. Here you can see a typical square, a market square, as you could find in probably almost any self-respectful Finnish city. This is the place where people come together, where they celebrate, where they drink their coffees or something stronger. Basically, this is the heart of every Finnish city, and Lahti is no exception. Let me find you a seat that I can introduce you with this drink called lonkero. For those unfamiliar, this is Finland's gift to the rest of the world, called lonkero. Let me try it first. As you can see here, this drink can be dated back to 1952, when Finland was preparing for Summer Olympics and they needed to come up with a drink to satisfy the needs of the visitors from all over the world. And what did they do? They came up with this legend, kippis. I am not a huge fan of churches, but this one really seems like worth checking out. I think now is a good time to maybe clear up some misconceptions or misunderstandings that you might have while watching this video. And if we go back to this comparison with Chicago, that used to be, and I think especially these days, is a dangerous place to be. This whole concept of dangerous can't really be translated to Finland, because in my opinion, Finland is one of the safest places in the world that you can go. And here in Lahti also, this 60s, 70s times when it was dangerous and there was some criminal activity are long gone. City has transformed this image massively. Now it's one of the greenest cities in Europe, maybe even in whole world. So yeah, this is the fact that I needed to clear out, that you wouldn't have some questions. Is it dangerous, or can something happen? And of course it's not. So this is what I needed to clear out. Hold on a second, I will show you one of the coolest supermarkets or shops I have ever seen. Pure 60s, 70s here in Lahti. This is how it looks from inside. With this insanely timeless and stylish bench in the middle of the whole building. Only in Lahti. Lahti is not known only as a Chicago of Finland, but also as one of the sportiest cities in all country. Specifically popular are the winter sports, and let me show you one of the symbols of this city. Boom! This long ski jumping track is the place where yearly competition takes place here in Lahti, and it's one of the pioneers and the main centers of winter sports in Finland. But on top of that, there is also a football team, an ice hockey team called Pelicans, which, as I understand, made it to the national finals. So let's go Pelicans. And behind me you can actually see the heroes, sportsmen of this town. These seats in a day of competition probably would cost you a lot of money, but today I can enjoy this wonderful scenery and view free of charge. Let's go Lahti! Let's go Lahti! Soaking in that vitamin D. The whole place is surrounded by fence, so it looks like you can't really enter, but behind me I see one part of the fence that is open, and I believe, why not? It's a good idea to have a closer look. Maybe we can get somewhere closer to the long ski jump tracks. But look at this, how beautiful! From city to nature in 10-15 minutes. Look how high is this thing! Up and away! Look at this, 2 corners, 2 mosaics, or however it is in English. That was 1, and number 2. And there you go. I have never been to Chicago, but now I can proudly say that I have been to Chicago in Finland, in Lahti. If you made it this far, as always, thank you for watching. Kiitos jos katsot minun video. Ja nähdään seuraava kerta. Until next time. Bye bye. Kiitos.